A lot of people are up in arms about the fact that Steve Wilks went 6-6 with the Panthers, got them into playoff contention, gained the support of the locker room, and did not get the full-time head coaching job. So I wanted to look over the last 15 years and take a look at the 7 times where a head coach did get the full-time job after being the interim the previous year and see how much success they actually had. Starting things off, we have Tom Cable, who went 4-8 with the Raiders and then got the head coaching job in 2010. I don't know why, but he went 13-19, got fired after 2 years. Not a good tenure. Same season, 2009, Mike Singletary takes over for the 49ers. He goes 5-4, gets the head coaching job. How does he do for the next 2 years? 13-18, fired after that. Then in 2010, Jason Garrett goes 5-3 with the Cowboys. He then gets hired in 2011. He goes 80-64 in 9 years. He never wins a playoff game, but overall, that's a pretty successful tenure for the Clapper himself. Also during the 2010 season, current Bills defensive coordinator Leslie Frazier was named Vikings interim DC. He goes 3-3, gets the Vikings head coaching job, 18-29-1, fired after 3 years. In 2011, the Chiefs make Romeo Crennel their interim head coach. He finishes out the year 2-1, gets the full-time job in 2012, 2-14, fired after 1 year. Despite going 2-7 as the Titans interim head coach, they named Mike Mularkey their full-time guy. He went 9-7 twice. They get bounced in the playoffs. He immediately gets fired. Mike Vrabel follows him. And the most recent example was when the Jaguars made Doug Marrone their interim head coach in 2016. Got the full-time job in 2017 after going 1-1. 22-42, fired for 4 years, but of course, his first season in Jacksonville, he led the Saxonville Jaguars to the AFC Championship game and really turned them around, but then 3 bad years, he's gone. Number 1, looking at how much these interim head coaches did to get the full-time job, Steve Wilks definitely did enough. That's the first observation. I mean, these interim head coaches went 22-27 overall, and Wilks went 6-6. But the other observation is the fact that most of these coaches did not succeed once they got the full-time job. Overall, they went 167, 201. That's a 45.4% win percentage. And if you take Jason Garrett out of there, it's 87, 136-1, 38.8% win percentage. So, not a great track record, but Wilks succeeded way more than most of these coaches did that got the full-time job. And interestingly enough, the only interim head coach that really did have success is the only one on that list that you can actually kind of compare to what Steve Wilks did. The Cowboys started 1-7 before firing their head coach. They finished 5-3. Good job, Jason Garrett. He deserved the head coaching job, and he's the only one that actually had real success. The Panthers started 1-4. They made Steve Wilks their head coach. They finished 6-6. Good job, Steve Wilks. He didn't get the job.